What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Auto Auction Rebuilds. We are back at Insurance Auto Auctions here in Oklahoma City for another walk around. Let's jump into this video today and see what we find. Now, don't worry, I already did a video on this car. I'm not doing another one, but I just wanted to point out that this 2015 Bentley Continental GT Speed is going up for sale, like right now, guys. You know what the price of this is? $29,000. I'm not even joking. $29,000. It's only got 54,000 miles on it. It's got a little bit of damage to the front. Other than that, there's really nothing to complain about here, guys. Take a look at this thing. It's in remarkable shape. Yes, it runs. Yes, it drives. It's got great tires, relatively low miles, and here's your damage. Like I said, I'm not going to spend all day on this car. I just wanted to show it to you because, well, it's not every day we see one of these out here. Oh, the windows are down. Looks like the battery may have finally died. That sucks. But anyway, the interior, take a look at this beautiful car. Absolutely phenomenal. Gorgeous car. Diamond stitching everywhere. And yeah, it runs like a top, guys. 30 grand. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm almost kicking myself for not bidding on this myself. All it needs is a front bumper. That's it. A front bumper, and obviously it's got some wiring damage, but you know, with a good set of tools like a soldering iron and some wire cutters, you could probably put most of this back together yourself, and you'd have yourself a crazy deal on an absolutely phenomenal car. You know what's not a phenomenal car? This, a 2001 Chrysler 300M. Actually, I'm lying. I really love these cars. I've always loved the Chrysler 300M. I'm a big fan of the factory wheels, not these horrible looking, ugly aftermarkets. It looks like it was hit in the back. Probably hit pretty good too, which is a shame. Yeah, oh yeah. Well, yeah, that's not gonna happen, guys. I don't know how well you can see, but let me see if I can get you under there. Look at that. It's mangled up pretty good. That really is a shame. I love these cars. If I could find one in decent shape, I'd buy one. I think they have that 3.5 liter high output. Oh wow. Now this is not one I would buy. No. This is yeah. we're not 248,000 miles on the odometer of this car, guys. Isn't that crazy? 248,000 miles. My goodness. Okay, let's see what else we can find. How about a 2020 Land Rover Discovery? I'm curious to see why this one is here because it actually looks pretty dang good. Now that I've seen Watch JR Go's videos working on that Range Rover, not this one. It was a much nicer one than this. It was a HSE, I think, maybe, or maybe not. Supercharged, 500 horsepower. Belonged to a buddy of his. Oh, well, yeah. Ever since I saw that video, I was like, man, that is such a nice Range Rover. I kind of want one. Not so much this Discovery. It's a P250 SE. I'd rather have the bigger one, but these things are just so notorious for being problematic. Electrical gremlins galore. His turned out it was just like a faulty ground. They cleaned some grounds, and you know, it was quite a bit of work to get in there and do all that, but they put it back together and it seems like it was fine after that. This is really nice. I'm assuming it's dead because nothing came on when I opened the door. What year is this? 2020. Okay. Well, aside from being crunched in the back, it's actually not. This is not bad. It's a good-looking vehicle. I don't know, maybe I would take one of these. Maybe I would. I know better, though. The legroom in the back sure doesn't look the greatest, though, does it? No. No, guys, who am I kidding? We're not going to buy something like this because I'm all about those old junk cars. And speaking of old junk cars, don't miss the videos this weekend, ladies and gentlemen, because I got a surprise for you. I purchased, sight unseen, a 300,000 mile Tesla Model S. And we're going to find out how broken it is because I got it for under, well, let me just say, well under $10,000. Way under $10,000, guys. In fact, probably a little bit closer to $5,000. It's insane. And we're going to get into it together this Saturday and find out what the hell I bought and how broken it is. I assume the battery's probably toast in it, But you never know, maybe not. And if that's not what floats your boat, well, stay tuned for Sunday's video, because Sunday we have a special car, 1987 Nissan Bravo Echo-1. That is a right-hand drive Japanese import gray market car. Yeah, that I got for really cheap as well. So now let's get into the thumbnail. The ROUSH, the RS. This thing looks pretty slick. Aside from the corner over there I saw had a little bit of problems, I don't see anything that tells us what year it is. If driven carefully, please report stolen. All right, whoever's car this was, that was pretty slick. I like that. Oh, the airbag's gone. Probably, whoa. Okay, hey, let's just find out what year this thing is first. Let's come down here. This should tell us everything we need to know. This is a 2015. It's interesting that it's got ROUSH all over it though, because this looks like a really base model car with a lot of like fake carbon fiber accents. I mean, it doesn't even have leather seats. There's no ROUSH that I can see on the interior. Hold on. Nope, there is, right there. I don't know if you guys can even see it, but yeah, it's got a ROUSH badge, really. And this steering wheel has obviously been removed. Okay, huh. Like I said, lots of carbon fiber stuff everywhere. See, this would have been the original carbon fiber look that came with the car. I had one. I had a performance pack that had the carbon fiber package. It is nice, real subtle, really nice looking. And then you get down here and it's all this like really glossy. It doesn't match, like not at all. I mean, to each their own though. We got an aftermarket, no, that's the factory rear bumper. So, oh, we can only assume that she got smashed in the back pretty good. It even says ROUSH on the sill plate there. It's got power, but nothing on the instrument cluster lit up, at least not that I can see. Wait, what? Okay, I am very, very confused. That is not a V8, guys. That's not a V8. This is just the little V6. Okay, I'm glad I didn't bother starting it then, because what's the point? Listen, I'm assuming that what this is probably a legitimate factory ROUSH car, but this is just the appearance package, which is really surprising they would even do that. I mean, it says ROUSH everywhere, but it just doesn't seem legit. I mean, it does have ROUSH tips on the exhaust. Looks like it's got ROUSH mufflers. Someone took off the factory ROUSH wheels and put on some of these Koenigs. It looks like it's definitely a factory ROUSH car, but I mean, let's get real, guys. What good does it do to look like this if all you've got's a little V6 under the hood? I guess that's kind of sad. I guess ROUSH would just put their name on anything, because this is no. This is no for me. Let's get on with it and see what else we can find out here. How about this? Come on now. Yeah, it's hail damaged. Is this a non-runner? Let's take a look. It says, no, it's a non-runner. It's an insurance car. 143,000 miles. Why is this a non-runner? It looks like it's just hail damaged. It's got good tires, and honestly, again, who cares? If you're looking for something cheap, something economical to just get you around, and this is it right here, there's no reason this car shouldn't run. None at all. You know, the inside's not, it's not as bad as some. It's really not. It's not horrible. It needs a really good cleaning. But aside from that, it's not too bad. Thankfully, I'm getting over being sick, so I haven't gotten all my smells back yet. Yeah, dead as a doornail. Even comes with 2 keys. How rare is that? I don't mind giving it a jump start. This could be a great little econo box for somebody. I'm a sucker for a deal, you know? I really am. I'm a sucker for a deal, but 9 times out of 10, it seems like those deals backfire. and they come back to haunt me later, you know. Every time I think I found a great deal on something, it turns out it wasn't such a good deal, you know what I mean? Well, not every time, I shouldn't say that. It's not 9 times out of 10. It's just, you got to be careful when you're bargain hunting, because a lot of times the bargains aren't actually bargains. I think it's going to start, guys. What do you think? Drop your comments below right now and let's find out. I would almost bet money that it's going to start. Almost. Let's see, does it have a fuel? It's got fuel. Oh no. Well, let's try the other key. I can't tell you how many times we've come out here and put a key in. Nah. What is going on with you? Let's see. I mean, everything comes on, but nothing. It goes into gear. I mean, absolutely nothing. Come on. No. Let's see if these keys even work the doors. No, that one sure doesn't. Let's try this one. Yeah, this key works. But it sure don't start it. Huh. I don't think I heard a fuel pump either. Yeah, I don't know. We got nothing though. Okay. So I was wrong. It doesn't run. I can't be right all the time, guys. Let's check the oil. Looks like it hadn't been changed in a while. It's dark, but it's got plenty of oil. Coolant. Definitely a little low, but it's got coolant. Huh. I just don't know. I mean, everything under here actually looks to be in pretty good shape. We'll go ahead and shut off the booster pack. We're wasting our time. Here's what it could be, though. We could have a blown fuse right here. There could be blown fuses in here. There could be a missing relay, missing fuse. It's so hard to say, guys. It's really hard to tell. I find it very difficult to believe that this hail damaged car doesn't run. You know what I mean? So I'm going to keep this on the watch list. If it goes super cheap, we'll drag it down to the house, and I'm willing to work on it, see if we can't get it running. Hey, looky there. How much you want to bet that thing was stolen? All right, back on the road again. Look at the little Volvo. If it wasn't smashed in the back, I'd take a closer look at that one. Chevrolet Impala, no thank you. Hyundai Sonata, I don't know, maybe. Maybe. It looks like it may have run up over something. Oh, oh yeah, side bags are all blown too. We'll skip that one. It's another little Hyundai back there. Oh, a little Ford Ranger. Man, I shouldn't even look at this thing. Oh, well, and now we certainly won't. Here's another Hyundai I was going to look at, but you know, I'm thinking that might be a little bit too much, guys. We got a Charger that it's got no front end. Boy, man, they got a lot of really smashed cars out here this time, don't they? I mean, it is a predominantly salvage auction, but you know, sometimes you run into some stuff out here that's in pretty good shape. Look at that van. I know it's not on the side that we're looking at, but I'm going to stop and just check it out real quick. It's an old E150 conversion, high top. It's still very muddy out here. The rain, we just had so much rain. The whole time I was on vacation in Indiana, nothing but rain. It was awful. Just rain, rain, rain. Yeah, I mean, obviously, it's done. I just kind of want to, I wonder if this door, it does. No kidding, the door still works. Oh, man. Aftermarket shag carpet floor mats. What do we got in here? Oh, look at that. Look at that high top, man. Isn't it beautiful? The woodwork. The seats are, you know, looks like somebody had all the seats out and they just threw them back in here. But that high top conversion, man, that's what I really want. Don't get me wrong, I love my my GMC Savannah. I'm still very happy with it, even though I don't drive it very often. I do drive it, but not often. This is what really? This is what I want, and not necessarily a Ford. I'd really prefer the GMC Chevrolet variety, but a high top, man, that's where it's at. That's what I want. A good high top conversion van like this would be really nice. All right, let's continue on, see what else we can find. Not a Volkswagen CC. Nope, it's got no front end anyway. So we'll see what else they got hiding down here. There's oh, look at that old Buick. It got tapped in the front. Good old LeSabre, man. Those things last forever. The 3800s, some of the, well, be careful because I'm going to get a bunch of people upset, but as of late, some of the best motors GM made. Well, we got us a Chevy Cruze. Nope, that's completely smashed, but I did see a nice old Chevy sitting over here. Oh, maybe it's not nice. Oh, no. Ouch. That's not nice at all, is it? Man, okay. Well, I was hoping, oh, wow. This is, I don't even know how that happened, man. Like, what a, wow. Just, wow. You guys may be able to see in there a little bit. Not really. The windshield came in, wow. This is a heavy truck too. I mean, this thing was ridiculous. Oh, wow. I was about to say, this thing was ridiculous. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Man. Well, hope everybody involved in that accident's okay, including whoever hit this guy, because if you did that much damage to this, I hate to see the damage to the other vehicle. Okay, we're gonna continue moving on. I saw that Chevy in the distance. Can't miss those old headlights, man. You know, and I was really excited about it. Not anymore. We're no. that's a wrap. Here's a Ford Explorer, also known as a Range Rover or a Land Rover. Yep, same thing. That's a absolute nope. The Mitsubishi, completely burnt to the ground. We looked at this one. This one, I really wanted this one, and I can't believe it's still sitting here. What is this, a 2010? Now this is a little more like it. 136,000 miles. This thing just wouldn't start. I can't remember. It had some pieces in the engine bay disconnected, or maybe this one is the one that had been on fire. I don't remember. And this is not a, I don't think this is a supercharged one either. It's an HSE. That's the one I'd want, but not that particular one. That one's going to be problems. And here we have a good old Chevy with, well, the top is, oh, wow. Yeah, that's, my Mustang is gone. Every time I come out here, I look for that Mustang, and it's always here, and I guess it's finally out of here. Somebody must have bought it, or the insurance company must have come and got it, because it was sitting right here. That's the only reason I walk over here this far out, is to see if that Mustang is still here, because I still wanted it for the powertrain. All right, well, the Mustang's not here. Let's see what else we got over here. The further we get into this, guys, the more we should find. Oh, wow, there's an old Chevy truck that's lifted about 12 inches off the ground on factory steel wheels. There's a Prius. I'm always down to check out a Prius. Let's go take a look at that one. And there's another Prius coming up that we're going to take a peek at too. So I'm currently winning a 2019 Tesla on top of everything else I've already got. I'm winning a 2019 Tesla Model 3 long range. By the time this video comes out, I will either have won it or lost it. And I also bought a Prius, but I'm kind of looking for one of these, this generation. What is this, a 2010? I think this is a 3rd gen Prius. It's hitting the front, isn't it? I missed it. How did I miss that? Wow. Yeah, there's some damage under there for sure. I mean, I don't know, it might be all right. The bumper is definitely, you know, busted up, but the core support doesn't look that damaged. How many miles on? Oh, 203. Wow. Run and drive. No kidding. Hey, put some tape over that bumper, man, and you're good to go. These had level 1, 2, 3, and I think 4. And I believe if you had this roof, it was a level 4, which means it should have leather interior, premium, probably a JBL audio system. This is what runs the fans for the interior to keep the interior cool in the summer. Yeah, bingo. Bingo. Leather seats. Oh, it stinks. Good God almighty. No power seats, though. Oh, somebody just ransacked this, didn't they? Wow, okay. This is not too bad, guys. Is it dead? Oh, yeah, it's dead. It's really dead. I wonder if we can pop the hatch. And here's the button that cools the interior using the solar panel on the roof. So I haven't had one of these in a long time. I don't remember how all this crap works. Yeah. I would be interested in this. The damage to the front doesn't look that bad. Throw a bumper on it, call it a day. Who cares? You know, is it going to let us? No, it's not going to let us in. Great. This would be perfect for what I'm looking at doing, man. It really would. Let's pop the hood. Somebody said that there's a jump point under the hood for these cars. I've never seen it. I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm just saying that I've never seen one, but I had several people telling me that I missed it in one of the previous videos. When I came up across one of these, I ended up climbing through the back to put a jump pack on the battery, and people were like, hey, you missed it. It's like right there under the hood. So I'm going to take a closer look. You hear everything just kind of whining and groaning. It doesn't sound very happy, does it? Oh, let me check the oil real quick. Oil is clean, which it almost has to be on this generation. These 1.8 liters were notorious. Here's the reason. Now, I don't want to get too much into it, but Priuses, everybody says they're great cars. They love them. Taxi cabs will go for 500,000 miles. And while that's all true, you have to remember there are high voltage batteries. You have an inverter right here that's notorious for failure. You have a stator in the transaxle that's notorious for failure. Let me tell you, if the stator goes out, you're done. You got a water pump up here that's notorious for failing as well. Head gaskets are prone to failure on this. EGR coolers. In fact, this is a new one. You can clearly see that has been replaced. The EGR cooler on these gets gummed up, and that's because the rings on these engines are defective from the factory. These are notorious for burning, a quart every 1,000 miles, and all of that gums up your spark plugs, gums up your EGR cooler, causes an overheat condition in the cylinder head, I believe on cylinder 4, and it will actually pop the head gasket. I mean, these cars are just, yes, they're great cars. Yes, a lot of them do go for lots and lots of miles, but they do have their problems. At the end of the day, this is partially an EV. All right, so it's important to remember that. And I kind of wanted to buy one just to take it on a road trip and see what kind of fuel economy we could get. This would be perfect if only I could figure out how to jump start it without climbing through the back of the vehicle. I don't see the jump point, so I'm going to go ahead and climb through the back and put a booster pack on it. Getting a booster pack on one of these, it's a big pain. It's a real pain if you cannot get the back opened up. I mean, you got to get in here and kind of take everything apart. Hopefully I can get that hatch open so I don't have to climb through there again. Let's see. Yeah, we got music, and of course, like I said, it is the JBL audio. Let's see if it fires up. Uh-oh. That ain't good. It should. What's the problem? There we go. Now things are coming to life. It says it's ready. 203,000 miles, it's out of gas. Let's hit the gas pedal. That'll activate the gasoline engine. Fired right up with no issue. This is not bad. I mean, seriously, I probably keep saying that, but yeah, not bad at all. Down here, you have your heated seats. Very strange place to put the button for heated seats. If you're going to get a Prius, well, I really don't recommend this generation. They were just so notorious to severe problems, like major problems. If I remember right, this is a What is this, a third gen Prius? We'll go forwards, yes, backwards. Goes backwards. Park. I would recommend a second gen. I would. A second gen, maybe a fourth gen. This is probably one of the better generations, but this is also one that's kind of notorious for having some of the biggest problems. We'll try out that AC real quick. Air conditioning almost always works in these. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen one that had a failed air conditioning. Nah, AC is ice cold in this. You can rev it up a little bit. Seems to do all right. You should have all kinds of little stuff on your screen here. Even though you've got everything you really need on that screen up there, you should be able to get in here and see things like, well, obviously we've got the map info, phone, calendar. I guess not. I thought that you could see like some of the energy usage on that. I'm probably thinking of the second gen Prius, not this generation, because on this one you have, yes, there we go, the buttons on the steering wheel that let you see average fuel economy, 32.9 miles a gallon. That is really bad. That's really it's really bad. Okay, all right, so it is juicing up the battery. That's a good thing. But wow, 34 miles till empty, 203,000 miles. Trip A, trip B. Yeah, these things are supposed to get like 46 to 50 miles a gallon. So, yeah, that's not very impressive. Let's check the important window. It works. This works. I mean, the brakes work. Steering feels good. Battery was charging up until I killed it. If you hit the gas, it'll fire back up again. Okay, now I would like to pop the hatch, but I can't remember how to do that. I know that there's a button in the back that I can push, but you would think that there would be something in here you could push to open it. Let's see if I can get my my booster pack out of here. Come on, there we go. Thank you. And it looks like the battery is at 14.7 volts. So it charged that up pretty quick. I'm going to say this one's probably a good one, guys. You know, I mean, the oil, it has it. It is good in color. The tires look nice. What do we got? We got Goodyear on the back, and we got Goodyear on the front. They have excellent tread. I don't know what happened there. Probably want to clean that off, but yeah, overall, this one's not bad, guys. I'm actually going to put this on the list. And if none of you outbid me on it, well, maybe we can bring this to the channel. Let me just look under here, make sure nothing's pouring out. Nothing. It ain't leaking a drop of anything. So there may be a little damage up there, but I mean, I would just throw another bumper cover on it with a grill. I'd call it a day. In fact, I'd probably just put a grill in and tape that bottom piece up. Who cares? It's a commuter car, man. This isn't like a Lexus or a Range Rover or a BMW. It's a Toyota Prius, man. Well, I guess it is kind of a Lexus, isn't it? Since it's a Toyota. I don't know, man. I like this little car. I'm putting it on the list. So I was right. It's a Prius 4, just like I thought. Current bid, $175. Are you joking right now? Let's do $500 and just see what happens. Who knows? Maybe we could win it for $500. And let's see. Are we winning it? We are. We're winning it for $400. That's honestly, for this car, not bad. And it says that the damage, this is another interesting thing. It says the damage is the passenger side rear collision. I don't think so. I think the damage was for sure up here. But either way, $400. Maybe we can bring it home. With that, I'm going to get out of here, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the thumbs up button and let me know. Drop your comments below and consider subscribing to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Until next time, stay safe out there, everybody. I look forward to seeing you all again very soon in the next one.